What is good, man? I hope you guys are having another blessed day, another blessed time. Let's just get straight into it. I ain't trying to waste your time. These are the best drills, I believe, for the R99. So I got the G7 out, my bad, because I got a G7 video coming out. So you guys check that one out. But first, let's get into this R99. Okay, so the first one is, and by the way, the only attachment I have is the magazine, and that's for like any gun I do, because like whatever is the base attachments that you're normally always gonna have, you try to practice with those and then keep it basic as you can, because if you can control the gun without all those attachments and everything else, when you have the attachments, you're just gonna destroy. So the reason why we're doing the extended mags is because we're just worried about holding the recoil and controlling the recoil, because that's all the R99 is about. So the first set of drill is going to be just you spraying dummies and you trying to hold those headshots. Like, try to practice holding those headshots. When you normally use the R99, it kicks a little bit to the right and sometimes to the left, depending on which way you're strafing. But if you just hold it down without pressing anything, you see it's going to kick straight up. So the best thing you can do anytime you're aiming that gun is try to aim at either the private area or aim at his stomach area, because when it goes to kick and you suddenly push down, you're gonna catch one of those headshots. You're gonna rip them for that headshot. I wanted to say, you know, nuts or something like that, but you know how YouTube is. They try to petty about everything. So that's like the first set of practicing, is just hitting all the dummies, and I'm talking about from far ranges, whatever you can. I'm trying to do it on the computer monitor, but I aim better if I was doing it just off the TV. So like, this is just the first set, and then practice sliding on your reload and all that little stuff, like the little technical stuff. And while you're doing this, you want to practice strafing on that shot. In order to beam, you're gonna have to sit still a little bit, but you'll get used to it. You gotta do your moves according to how you are comfortable moving, but look at your favorite type of player or whatever, and then try to mimic some of the things he does and put your own little twist on it. So for me, I try to make sure that I'm always sliding and moving and strafing, jumping, stopping, stuff like that, and then beaming. Because you want to take cover. The biggest thing you can do is take cover when you're... So I'm trying to move around objects, get used to moving around objects, get used to ducking on objects, stuff like that. Beam, get used to ducking on objects. These are all practices that you want to do on this first drill. And you can go through all of them. Okay. All the way down to this one. So you're just trying to... You feel me? So this is the next one. The next one would be you getting down here and practice strafing out between these two, then sliding down, like just different stuff like that. Practice your beaming up close, because a lot of your shots with the R99 is going to be up close battles, because this is like it's a submachine gun, so you want to be making sure all your shots are up close. So just practice on your moves on that. Practice hiding behind stuff. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time, so you guys gotta excuse me on that. Just practice going in and out of these objects, behind cover, in cover, up close shots. This is really what you're practicing this for, is jumping around corners. Okay, and drill, that's drill 2. Like, it's just drill 2 will practice on your up close battles, so then you're used to using the gun up close, because it can get difficult if all you're doing is practicing long range shots with the R99. Like, that's not the purpose of using the R99. A lot of people's drills will have you shooting way in the back and all that other stuff to control the recoil, but you'll get the recoil down anyway naturally. It's about getting the recoil control with the movements. That's really what you want to do. This third one is great. It's the best one for recoil. So you're just trying to practice hitting these moving shots, and you're trying to beam them for as much as you can. Like the ideal is like 150, and practice strafing while you're doing it a little bit. You know, that's the ideal, because what it does is it gets your recoil. So if you hit 150, you know you're doing it. You know you're doing it perfect. Like those 44s and those 50s, you need to improve or whatever. But this will practice on the moving targets, so you'll get used to controlling it. And that is basically those are the drills, man. You just got to make sure you get up on that platform for the third one. My bad. But other than that, those are the drills, man. Easy, simple. I think the best drill is drill number 2 with it, because it practices up close and taking cover behind things and moving. Like, those are the best drills you can practice with guns. So you guys check that out, and tell me what you like, and don't forget that like and that subscribe, baby. And oh, god dang, hit the subscribe bitches.
I'm reloaded. Okay, come on in here, motherfuckers. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Well, you ain't coming in? Okay, I'm coming out.
I'm gay.